Okay, everybody, it's William. Welcome to my channel. So, in this channel, I'm going to answer you guys a really important question. Is that one of my subscribers asked me which kind of input system that they should learn. So previously, in 2D game development tutorial, I used the latest Unity input system, but do be aware there is a old input system available, and even though I use a really new version of Unity, long-term support, still the system is up and running, and you can still use it. And I think, yeah, we should learn this old input system first, and then the newer version of the input system. But I just jumped to the new old system and then jumped to the new system because the new system will have a different mapping. So if you got different console, because Unity is really done a great job of cross platform. So if you want to do that, say develop a game that can run on mobile but also can run on Xbox, something like that, you can do that. And in order to solve the problem of the input system, you can use the newer input system, and that will solve a lot of things. And for example, if you're building a game that can say not only in 2D and then you enter 3D and then you drive a plane, something like that, yeah, you can use you can achieve that using the new input system. But right now, let me introduce guys to the older version of the input system, because since you already asked, yeah, I think I might as well just introduce you guys that. So you can go to the edit and project setting, and you can find this input manager is still there. It's not that it's a bad input system. Is that if you want to solve the cross-platform problem, you're going to you do a lot of work than simply just use just one input system. Okay, so basically this input system is based on axis, and we can go a horizontal and vertical axis, and we got this fire, jump, mouse, something like that. And of course you got fire, you got jump, mouse movement, as well horizontal, vertical, all that sort of stuff. The usage of the old input system is I think yeah, it's a much more intuitive. I really love this system. The newer one, you got a lot of clicking, dragging, so yeah, so you might have to do a lot of the work. So we got the capsule, and if you look at here, we got the original pause script, and this will solve the problem of this guy's moving, but we just preset the moving, but without we can actually control it. So what I'm going to do is to adding the old input system to that, so I can actually control it, and so we can using the keyboard like the first-person shooting game WASD to actually move it. Okay, so let's just get rid of all that, because it's got really fancy right now, and so let's just pause it. Okay, I rearranged that, and we don't need AI assistant right now. We just need the help of a Copilot. But strictly speaking, is also an AI assistant. But I use that as a auto completion. Okay, so we got transform, get start. So what I'm going to do is to inside of this model behavior, I'm going to make it a variable XYZ rather than input a specific number here. So what I'm going to do is to use serialized field. And basically serialized fields that you can put input here, and let me add the floats, and we got the X input and Y input and Z input, and okay, X input, and the X input will be 0 F, okay, and then yeah, Y is giving me that. So okay, so what I'm going to do is to just copy that 1, 2, 3, so I can get X and Y and Z input. Okay, the default will be just 0. So if you do that and you save it and you go back to Unity, and then you can look at the capsule. I think I already introduced that in the 2D development, but if you just skip all this 2D and just go to watch 3D directly, it's okay, because I'm going to do that again, but really quickly. So Cirrus Field will give you like a socket that you can put things here, and of course you can drag some code and put it here, something like that. So we got all this 0, 0, 0, and I can do that manually by when I'm testing, or I can do that programmatically. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to the input system is sort of like a generic input system. So once you're using Unity Engine, I think you're ready to go. And at the start of it, we're going to make a transform that to a specific position. That's okay. And at the update, we got transform translate. And instead of just translate to that specific position every frame, I'm going to use the X and Y and Z. Okay, so what we're going to do is to just make it X input. Yeah, I think the Copilot just automatically fill that for you. So X, Y, Z, and it will just automatically change that. And then, because I think where is our yeah, so when it started, it will just be at the edge of things, I think, because when I started, I would just give it a new position, and they were at the start of the playing. So what I'm going to do is to, at every frame, if you got a certain input, you're going to change that. So what I'm going to do is to like transform. Yeah, let me just add to float. So float, and we got X input, get X horizontal, time delta time. That's perfect. I haven't introduced you guys to delta time yet, but yeah, Copilot, that's the beauty of Copilot, just automatically suggests that. Basically, if you don't do the time delta time, it's just become frame relevant, but if you add that, it will be frame irrelevant. That's because you know, based on your computer current task, you might have a really high frame rate or really low frame rate, and the update will just every frame, and they will update things. So for example, you add one, every frame they will add one. So you've got a really high frame rate. Okay, so yeah, I don't think to have seeing any problem here. So you can just save it, and I think they will automatically save. So let's go back to the game. Okay, so this code, I think I need to, yeah, like change that to player dot C# something like that, and because this original port is definitely not a good name, but never mind. So right now this cube is here, and if I hit play and see, the magic happens. So the cube will be just go to this place. Okay, let me just make it closer, and okay, so yeah, I definitely can make this cube move, but clearly we are moving at a wrong dimension, so maybe not good enough. So let's check that, because what I want to think to moving is at the X and Y axis, so the Z axis is not moving. So let's go back. We got X and Y axis, but sorry, wrong position. So the translate should be X and Y and Z. So the Y axis should not change. So this should be Z input. So I'm going to cut it here and place it here, and then place it here. So X and Y and Z, something like that. So hopefully this can solve our problem. So yeah, I think that's pretty weird. Maybe I'm not going to make it X or Y axis, but rather the yeah, maybe I'm just going to make it Z input. So Z input and Z input, something like that. And then will be double Z input, so it will be X and Y, so it will be a Y input. And right now I got X and Y, Z. Okay, so I don't seem to have any problem right now. So let's go back here and test it again. Okay, I can pause this game and rerun that. It will recompile, And let's try this out. Okay, so I can actually move here. So I can move left and right. And I can move, let's just try to not fall off this. So, ooh, the way here. Let's just move a little bit. And let's go back. Okay, back. Okay, and here, all the way here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we can actually change it. So that will be, let me just grab my pen. I will do a quick drawing. Okay, so let's just do that. Okay, that's really messy. So basically, I'm pressing A and Z right now. So let's let me just draw you A. So this will be, when I press A, it will go this way. When I press D, it will go this way. Okay, and then let's just hide it. And W, when I press W, it will just go to the right. S will just go to the back. So basically, W will go here when you press W, and S will go here. So that's how you move. Okay, so let's try it again. W, S, and A and D. So we can actually control our guy. And right now I think the ground is a little bit narrow, and the starting position is not good enough. So what I'm going to do is make it smaller, just like this. And I am going to find our capsule, double click it so I can quickly zoom it and focus that. And maybe I'm going to make position to 0, 0, and 0. Okay, it's here. But clearly the plane is a little bit small right now. So what I'm going to do is to scale it up. Maybe just to make it 10. Okay, Y is like the up. Since it's a plane, you can't change it. So maybe let's just make it 1. And the Z 0.4, definitely too slow. What I'm going to do is to, since X is 10, so maybe just to make it 10. So get a really wide ground. And then I think maybe can add a little bit of material, or just yeah, maybe let's play around, because I like a really big contrast. Okay, so right now you can't see this cube as well as the plane clearly. So what I'm going to do is try to let's just change the material of the plane. And right now it's default material. You can change it by maybe just choose a whatever material that can give you best contrast. You can even use a skybox, something like that, or spatial, whatever. Let's just use black, so got a huge contrast here. Okay, so we got our capsule, and the capsule right now is can I lift it above the ground? Yeah, clearly I can. And then I'm going to zoom it out a little bit. So let's go back to the game. Definitely the camera is not good, so what I'm going to do is to just get the camera. And right now the camera can't see anything, so I'm going to rotate it. Where should I? Oh, okay, I have seen this cube. Okay, and I'm going to leave this camera a little bit. So leave it a little bit. But I can't see the plane. That's weird. Maybe the material is not good. So let's try to reround this game, and I can't see anywhere. That's pretty weird. Okay, yeah, I got it. That's because we changed the position. Okay, so when I start, I transform it. Let me just comment it out, because we don't need that right now. So let's comment, so it will just stay as original position. And I think that's because I changed the plane's material, so sorry about that. So frame debugger render target, that's definitely not good. So maybe change it to maybe just a skybox. I think that's maybe that's that's pretty good. So this will be everything will be a sky, and let's I can also draw some certain thing. Let's just use skybox as a maybe this like a light particle system. Yeah, let's use skybox, and I don't know whether I can see it or not in the. Yeah, maybe because the skybox, maybe you can't. Yeah. Let's just scrap that. Okay, let's just use the default one. Okay, the default one. That's maybe that would be better. Okay, so because I'm lazy. I don't want to build a material in Photoshop and then go. Okay, we can control that. And we got a huge plane to work with. Yeah, that's good. Okay. That's a really short video about the old input system, and I think I will see you in the next video. Bye.